Switching to football for a second, man. Everybody and their mama know that since the emergence of Dak Prescott at the quarterback position for the Dallas Cowboys, Tony Romo has been persona non grata when it comes to the depth charts for the Cowboys. He's not starting. He didn't start this season. I think he started one game, a meaningless game, and played a couple of drives or something like that. But generally speaking, since the injury, he has been, it's pretty much starting to look like his days as a Dallas Cowboy are over. And it looks like he only has a couple of options. I think one of them being the Houston Texans. And with that being said, it appears that there are some opportunities for Tony Romo, but it's not going to be directly related to football in the aspect of him playing. It appears that Fox and CBS are interested in Tony Romo's services as far as broadcasting is concerned. And this interests me because I like to see players transition from being out on the court or on the field or what have you and getting into the booth. I like to see them talk about their experiences and bringing their perspective into what's going on in the game today and what's going on, from their eyes. I always love that. And apparently, CBS really wants him because they want him to replace Phil Simms. Phil Simms retired, after the 93 season? So he's been in broadcasting for well over 20 years. And he is part of one of the most noted broadcasting tandems that there is. Phil Simms and Jim Nantz. They make up the CBS NFL broadcasting team. And for Tony Romo to be considered the partner with Jim Nantz is a very, very lucrative offer. In my opinion, this is what I gotta say. Like, I'm not a football guy, you know what I'm saying? X's and O's, don't listen to anything I gotta freaking say, okay? Because I don't know. I'm not a football guy, all right? I watch it. I'm not a historian. No. But I'll tell you this. You're Tony Romo. You're 37 years old, probably going on 38 soon. You're really banged up. The type of injury that you had is devastating. And the risk for re-injury or having worse is very high. The opportunities that you have before you, as far as playing, the only thing you really could reasonably expect to do is pad your stats. Because you're not going to win a championship playing for those teams. So at this stage of your career, you don't need the money as far as NFL is concerned. From basically what I've been able to decipher, I would take this opportunity. You're not quite 40 years old. Look what Troy Aikman did. Troy Aikman I think Troy Aikman was younger than you, if I'm not mistaken. I think he was 34, 35, 30, what was it, 34, 35 when he had that neck injury, which led to his retirement. And he went to the broadcasting booth, and he's had a successful second career. I don't know how verbose Tony Romo is. I don't know how good he would be in that position, but apparently he seems to be a loquacious individual. If the opportunity presents itself for you to come right out the gate and work with Jim Nantz, who I've seen do various sports. I've seen him do golf. I've seen him do, of course, football. I've seen him do. I believe I've even seen him do NBA games before. So to be able to work with that guy, I would take it, man. Don't risk your body. You're 37 years old. You don't want to end up like Favre. Now, Favre is a legend. Don't get me wrong. Favre is an absolute legend, but he's going to be, excuse my language, fucked up by the time he's 60 years old. When he's 60 years old, man, Favre is going to, like, I don't know, man. He's going to be just, I hate to say it, man, but I think Favre is going to be a warning to all other future football players to just take the money and run. Take your money, invest wisely, and by the time you're in your late 20s, get out of football. Don't go for the glory. Don't go for trying to, pad your, get all these legendary stats, because it's not going to do you any good when you're going to have all these memories that everybody else created. You're going to have all these memories that you created for everybody else, but you can't remember anything. You can't remember whether you ate breakfast this morning. You can't remember whether you had to, whether you used the bathroom. You can't remember where the bathroom was. You can't remember who this person is that's in your house. Who is this person? Who am I? What are all these trophies in here for? Mm-mm. So Tony Romo, go ahead, man. Do what you gotta do, man. Go to CBS or Fox, whatever one, man, and make that money, man, and just get out while you can.